Good evening, I'm Jim Axelrod. We begin tonight at the intersection of politics and national security. Just hours before funding was to run out for the Department of Homeland Security, shutting down the cabinet department whose main job is protecting the U.S. from terror attacks, Congress passed a stopgap measure that will keep Homeland Security open another week. A group of Republicans in the House want to tie full funding of DHS to overturning President Obama's immigration policies. Last night's last-minute vote just delays another showdown and illuminates a growing challenge to the Speaker of the House, John Boehner, from members of his own party. Julianna Goldman begins our coverage.
The motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
The 11th hour deal was reached after a chaotic and messy day of deal-making that highlighted deep divisions between Republicans. Earlier Friday, House Speaker John Boehner had tried to pass a 3-week funding extension for the department, but he and his leadership team were defeated by their own rank and file, who refused to support the measure that left intact President Obama's immigration actions. Texas Congressman Louis Gohmert voted against both bills.
Mr. President, you have usurped far too much power. We can't let you destroy the Constitution any further. We are taking a stand.
To avoid the partial shutdown, Boehner had to rely on votes from Democrats. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi said their support came with the promise that there'd be a vote next week on a clean bill to fund DHS through September.
And we believe that within the next 7 days, hopefully 5, that we will have a bill that takes us to the end of the year, end of the fiscal year.
But an aide to Boehner tells CBS News that the Speaker made no such deal with Pelosi. The funding dispute over an agency tasked with counterterrorism is a major test for Republicans, who took control of Congress 2 months ago on a promise to govern effectively. There isn't a clear path for Boehner to unite his party's competing factions, and tensions run deep. In a tweet earlier this week, New York Congressman Pete King said, "I've had it with this self-righteous, delusional wing of the party that leads us over the cliff." The aide to Speaker Boehner says the next step is to try to get House and Senate negotiators to go into conference Monday over the president's immigration actions, but Senate Democrats have said they'll block those negotiations. So, Jim, expect plenty of twists and turns between now and Friday.
Julianna Goldman in our Washington bureau. Julianna, thank you.